welcome to a brand new episode of All About a Fursuiter, the series where we interview furries, get to know a little bit more about the furry fandom, one furry at a time. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So in today's video, we are going to be interviewing ESSO the Tiger, or just ESSO, or ESSO the Tiger, yes. But yes, ESSO the Tiger is an underrated furry musician, and we are going to get to know more about him today. As always, I will ask him 5 questions, and without further ado, let's get into it. Woo! In at number one now, number one is, how did you come up with your persona, ESSO the Tiger?
Hi Benji, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being on your channel. How I made ESSO, it was kind of a thing that I was really thinking of because I joined a fandom around 2019, and so I wanted to be able to create my own character, and my character is a tiger. And so I was thinking of names because I was thinking of like random names for my character, and then I stumbled across ESSO, and it was the initials of my stage name, which is Steven ESSO. It was originally going to be S-O, but then I was like, okay, that's just too short. So I changed it to ESSO. And so I stuck with it and I loved it. That's how I got the name, ESSO the Tiger.
You know, I think that is a really cool story, how you ended up coming with... You know, I think that is a really cool story, how you came up with your persona name, ESSO the Tiger, from your stage musician name, as Steven ESSO. I think that's honestly really cool, and I love the story. That's awesome, my dude. Yes! And at number 2 now is, tell us your experience being a furry musician and how has it impacted you?
My experience with being a furry musician and how it impacted me was I loved the musicians of what they have done in the fandom, and I think they did a really killer job on their crafts, and I really love the creativity that people put in their music. It all started for me because a friend told me about this program called Fruity Loop Studio, also known as FL Studios for short. And I started playing around with it, and I started drawing out the notes and just make a song out of it. Just did like random stuff. And so after that, I said, okay, I just want this to be my job from now on. And then I started creating music. I started putting them out. I actually collaborated with three furry artists. One of them was Grits Halico. We did a song called Fly. I revealed it at Megaplex in 2022. The other one is with Else If, and we came up with the song Monster, which we released last year in October. And then December of 2023, I had the unique privilege of creating the song with Nice the Singing Dog called Pedestal. And it was a really awesome experience to be able to actually work with these artists and see what they can create.
You know, I think that is really cool that you did a collab with Nice, the Singing Dog. Honestly, you're a really talented musician. You make amazing music yourself, and I think that's really awesome. I love it. Yes! As always, I will leave all of ESSO the Tiger's social media links in the description down below, so be sure to check them out for sure. Yes! And at question 3 now is, what are some tips and tricks that you would give to people who are wanting to start out in the music field?
Is try to create your own craft. Do not impersonate anyone out there, no matter, you know, if it's DJ Snake or Martin Garrix. Just always bring your own creativity to the table. No matter if you're an artist that's trying to start out in the fandom, trust me, when I started out, I made very cringy music. On SoundCloud, I posted a lot of music and a lot of remixes that were so
Cringy.
I couldn't deal with it. If you're starting out, if you are a musician, the only advice I can give to you is don't copy off of anyone. Always create your own craft, and always write songs that people could actually love.
I have to 100% agree with you. Don't ever copy someone. Definitely find your own skill, find your own craft. You definitely will be cringy, not just with music, but with everything. Like when I first started YouTube, I was definitely very cringy and crap and just very bad. But with anything you're wanting to do and we're wanting to achieve, don't copy someone, but always want to do your own thing and do what you want to do. Yes, I love it. And at number 4, now number 4 is, who are some of your favorite musicians that you like to listen to?
I like a lot of musicians, dude. I love a lot of musicians. I think some of them will have to be like Martin Garrix, David Guetta, Skrillex, Porter Robinson. I listen to a lot of EDM these days, and sometimes when I'm in the mood, I just listen to like classic rock music.
You know, I think that is really cool that you enjoy classic rock and rock. That is really awesome, my dude. You're very good at making music yourself and doing all that kind of genres as well. You're very creative and very amazing at it, yes. And now, on to the fifth and final question now. And that is, what are some positive moments in the furry fandom that have impacted you?
So the furry fandom has been nothing but a family to me. It gives me more pleasure to be able to actually just be who I am. I really enjoy what people create in the fandom, no matter if it's music, art, no matter if it's like commissions or anything, or fursuit makings. I do enjoy what these people have to offer, and I think they do a really good job at what they create. Benji, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with me. I love you so much to death, and I hope you learned a little bit something from me.
You know, I think that is very true, and I think that is very awesome. I love that. The creativity of people, the creativeness of the furry fandom is so amazing. There's so many amazing people. Just some furry artists, fursuit makers, furry musicians, just amazing people out there, and absolutely love it. There was this one time at Texas Furry Fiesta, I was watching you in a concert, and you were just so creative, you're so talented, you're so amazing at what you do. And I'm just really happy to interview you today. You're just a really amazing person, my dude. Really amazing furry musician. I hope y'all enjoyed today. I want to give a big thanks to Steven ESSO today, or I should say ESSO the Tiger, actually, ESSO the Tiger, for being on today's interview. As always, I will leave all the links to all social media and musician links in the description down below. Be sure to check him out. He's very talented indeed. If y'all enjoyed this, give this a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. But as for always, I bid y'all a good farewell.